Well, look, yo, hey, that's just basic segues right into what you've been up to. I mean, along with that, what else have you been doing? I know you have been training as well. Are you still getting back down to that?
Yep, I'd hit my bike, did 12 miles, a little over 12 miles this week on one trip. Did it in, so 12 miles is what the actual part of the bike ride is. So I'm doing that, and the goal is to get up to 15 miles by the time it's actual run. I got plenty of time. It's not till October, but now I want to get to 15 miles and then work on my time. So I did 12 miles, and I think in an hour and like 10 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes. The goal is to do 12 miles in an hour because I want to do the whole thing in 2 hours. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I haven't been running, which I've been slacking on, but
so hot out.
It's just, 115 degrees. It's hard to go out and run. So,
the problem is it's gonna be hot until October. Like sure. It'll still be hot.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. What will be the temperature on the day of the race?
It'll probably be 95 to 100. I would guess, but and usually I like try and run in the morning before it gets super hot. But with Ash being on summer break, this is how we work. I work early in the morning, so I start at 4:30. My lunch is usually like 8:30 in the morning. So usually I'll just work out on my lunch when I work from home because the benefit of working from home. So I'll usually like run or something like that during my lunch. But since Ash is home, we just work out together. So I've been hitting like the weights instead of actually doing that stuff. So I try and
instead of me waking up at 5
and she works out by herself, right? Yeah, because I'm at work, but. Which is what she'll do when she goes back to work, and then I'll probably go back to running more and stuff like that on my breaks or my lunch. But yeah, that's been me. I don't think I've gotten anything else besides that stuff going on, but Ash has been busy.
Oh yeah.
I go back to work tomorrow, not with kids, but just for like a week of professional development, the fun stuff. So fun stuff.
It was a nice summer.
Yeah. The first week back is that week of like, I have to go back to work. And then you kind of get excited because you have like the open house and the kids come. You're like, oh, yay, this is what I'm waiting for. Mm-hmm. And then you get about a month in and you're like, oh, I don't ever want to tell you. But that is fun. I like my job. But I've been doing a lot of stuff to prepare for going back to work tomorrow. I finally got my class list. Realized I have way too many kids in my class, but I'm getting ready. Just getting ready. A lot of getting ready to go to work. A lot of I thought it was good here, but I guess not because now I have more kids than I had anticipated having. So it's just the annoying stuff of like making your copies and making sure your room's set up, ready to go, and finding a place for all the supplies the kids are going to bring in, and then preparing myself to go sit in meetings for hours on end for PD.
Oh, yes. Some of which you have nothing to do with. You're just in there for like 2 minutes to say, yes, that's my kid. Okay.
This could have been an email.
Yeah, right. You've been doing so many other things. Yeah. Thanks. Talk about planning time. But yes, Catherine gets back to, are you finished?
Is that Justin?
That is Justin.
Justin!
Okay, so the comment that just came in, this has got somebody that follows me on TikTok and started ripping cards, and he's been in a couple breaks. And he was on my live last night, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be on a podcast tomorrow. We talk about football. We started a little fantasy league and stuff, and he wanted to jump in. I was like, hey, you should check out our podcast. And there he is.
Let's go. I can dig it.
What's up, Justin? Reading that, and I'm like, oh, that was very nice. Who is that? Why did they say that? And I'm like, wait a minute.
He's really cool. Really, really cool people. He's a really good person. He's a big Amon-Ra St. Brown fan.
He's a big Panthers fan. No, he's not.
Yeah, he ends up with the Panthers in the breaks all the time, and he makes a joke about it. But he is a Patriots fan, so that's his team. But yeah, he's a big football guy too. So another little viewer.
Oh, I like that. So what's going on, Justin? Hope you enjoy the show. Look, I love the vibes from the gate. It's a pleasure to meet you, Sean. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope you enjoy the show. Yo, look, I'll go into what I've been up to. You and I talked about it off camera. I'm on my little 2-week bachelor vacation, hall pass. My fiance has traveled all the way across the country. She went to go see her parents for last week for about a week, and then she went off to Michigan and then Chicago. She spent time with her sister, and now she's back in Michigan. She's sitting there right now. She didn't know she's gonna come back today. She might wait till she come back tomorrow, because when she goes back, she has to start not going into the classroom, but getting all the emails, getting the classes, all that stuff that you've already done. And she starts back in a couple weeks where she goes into the classroom and does that. So she's like kind of pushing that away as much as possible. So she's living her best life.
Summer as long as you can.
Yeah.
Living her best life. And I'm just sitting here she cleaned the house too, like immaculately before she left. And so I'm just kind of like, all right, where is everything? Leave except for the laundry. Everything else is in its place. Some things I'm just looking at. I just walk past it. I get to the point where I'm like, do I feel comfortable walking past this and just not feeling guilty for it? And then after like the second or third day, it's like, yep, let's go. I got more clothes. I said, she gave me the out. She said, you have more clothes. You have a lot of clothes. Just saying. It's like, just keep wearing. Here we go. Just keep wearing stuff. It's always going to be different. All right. So, but other than that, getting ready for the season. Football is so close. Y'all saw the little thing from
Thursday. Season. We here.
Thursday starts. We are ready.
Pads on.
Yes. I love it. So I'm so excited for that. So I cannot wait. And that's where my focus is at the moment. Like that's all I'm thinking about, man. So that's where I have been and what I've been up to.
Thanks for watching. If you like that clip, be sure to check out the other great content from the Let's Talk Football community. And as always, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when more great content like this becomes available.